Hello there my fellow Guardians, how's it going? This is Mario here bringing you guys another Destiny video. Today I'll be doing another Speculating Destiny video. In case you don't know, Speculating Destiny is a series that I do where I give some ideas on how Bungie could expand on certain areas of their game. If you'd like to check out my last video on factions and clans, I'll leave a link in the description so you can go and check it out. So let's get right into things. Today I'll be talking about raids and what they could be like in the future. If you don't already know, Destiny will have in-game levels called raids, which will be where true legends are born. There is no matchmaking for raids, meaning you'll need 5 other friends to do one of these. According to Bungie, they will take upwards of 4 hours to complete and will be the most challenging thing they've ever created. So far, we only know of one raid that will be in Destiny, the Vault of Glass, which is set on Venus. However, it is likely this will be the only raid at launch. So let's get into my ideas on what Bungie could implement into any future raids that they make. This is of course assuming that they will be making other raids for the game. First of all, problem solving. This is a little vague, so let me expand on this. In a raid, you shouldn't just have to fight past a bunch of really high level enemies. Instead, there should be some problem solving mechanics. For example, there are 3 paths that can take you to a specified area. One of these paths leads to a giant Vex boss that you'll have to take down in order to proceed. Another path leads to a parkour course that you'll have to bounce across, and then the other path could contain a chest, but you'd have to find an unlock code hidden somewhere in the room to unlock it. This would add a lot of variety considering Destiny is a first person shooter. I would love to see any kind of problem solving in a raid, even if we still have to shoot stuff to get past the problem. Of course, there still needs to be enemies, like lots of enemies, but it would be nice to have to figure out some things along the way. Next up, add raids to other planets, and by other planets I don't mean Earth, the Moon or Mars or any of the launch planets. I mean other planets like Mercury or Saturn or even Europa, which is one of Jupiter's moons. It would be really cool to see what Bungie could do with other planets. For example, you could have to run across Saturn's rings to get inside the planet and destroy a massive enemy. On Europa, you could have to fight off a giant Yeti monster while a snowstorm is happening. There's some really cool enemies and raids that would be possible with other planets. I'll talk about other planets more in another video. Then I thought about the kind of rewards we should be able to get from completing raids. Some of the ideas I came up with sounded pretty good to me. First off, swords. I know swords were talked about a long time ago and we can almost confirm that they won't be in the full game, but that doesn't stop Bungie from adding them in later on. If I got a sword from finishing a raid and it had some sort of magical supercharge up laser ability, it would be the only thing I would use for a week. Okay, probably longer. And then we come to the more generic items in Destiny, like exotic weapons and armor. We've already seen a lot of exotic weapons like Thorn, Red Death, Thunderlord and Patience in Time. However, it would be really cool to get a weapon that isn't like any of the others. Like a grenade launcher. This would work similarly to a rocket launcher, except it would fire the grenade you've chosen in your subclass. This wouldn't be too overpowered either, since they have the limited amount of heavy ammo you can get in the Crucible. As far as armor goes, there could be some really cool aesthetics. We've already seen armor that has some kind of dinosaur bones on it. We've seen armor that is golden and armor that shines and lights up and flashes. There's so much more that Bungie can do with items, and I say that as a positive thing. Imagine if we could pick up armor that came from an actual raid boss. Finally, there needs to be some sort of system that requires players to strategize. The ways I have planned may not be as extreme as some of the other people can think of, but I have a couple of ideas. First of all, reward players who use different subclasses. For example, let's say I have spent a lot of time leveling up the Blade Dancer Hunter. I may want to use that for a raid, but other people in my fire team might also want to use the Blade Dancer. I might think, oh damn, everyone wants to use the Blade Dancer, so we don't have any Sungsinger Warlocks or any Striker Titans. I should level up one of those instead. This would make friends ask each other, what subclass are you working on, and then they can adjust so that when it comes to doing raids, they will be more powerful. There could also be a lot of angles to fire at the enemy from. For example, in a circular room there could be 4 main pieces of cover with other little pieces scattered everywhere. Everyone could scatter around the room and fire at the enemy. If everyone needs healing, they could run over to a Sunsinger Warlock or a Defender Titan and wait for them to use their super before spreading out again. I mean, these aren't the greatest ideas as far as strategy goes, but anything along these lines would be great. Since my PC isn't very good, I haven't been able to play many MMO games, which have a lot of strategy involved. If Bungie could deliver any element of strategy that's similar to an MMO with Destiny, I'd be very happy. So that's everything I could think of about the future of raids. Sorry this one's been a little shorter than usual, tomorrow's video will be a bit longer. Do you guys have any ideas about raids? Let me know in the comment section below. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, remember to smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe for daily Destiny content. Remember to follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Twitch, links in the description below, and I'll see you guys in another video. So until then, ciao.